Welcome to Punish for Protecting live broadcast. I have been, Punish for Protecting has been blocked out of Facebook. What happened tonight is I pulled into the driveway, the parking lot of the Ulster County Legislative Building tonight, and I was supposed to go live inside. Obviously, it is filmed live inside. So that was okay. And it's all over, it's all over, I believe, I want to say Time Warner, or not Time Warner, Spectrum News, the Daily Freeman, and then the legislative website. It was live all night anyway, and it was, obviously being aired. And then Sarah Weigel, my co-advocate, she took it live, and now we're going to share this with you so you can see it until I get back into my Facebook pages, but they literally blocked me when I pulled in the driveway. So here we are, Sarah Weigel, my co-advocate in the state of New York. We have great things happening throughout the country that I'm finding out about my other chapter leaders, which we will bring to your attention. Looks like everyone's gonna have to come to YouTube to watch our lives and to keep up with what we're doing. So here we are.
Just so everybody is aware, there's a whole nother page here. Kate Rees-Hurd.
I'm going to move this along a little bit.
You have put forward.
There's some really great stuff. If you want to go back, you can watch this on the Ulster County Legislative page. But I really do want to have my
for operations. Last month, I sent an email to each of you, and I would like to thank Madam Chairwoman, everyone who responded to our email, and especially the Public Works Committee, who I understand is moving the handicap parking into a special, capital project. So that's moving forward. Thank you very much. Also, the fairgrounds has a contract with the legislature. You have put forward a 1-year contract. Generally, it's a 5-year contract. The purpose or the part of the importance of that extra time is for the organizations that rent the fairgrounds each year, every year. They need a contract, and the Ag Society can't do a contract if they don't have the authority. So thank you very much. That's it.
The next speaker is Sarah Weigel.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Thank you for allowing me to be here. My name is Sarah Weigel, and I work with the National Coalition for Punish for Protecting, incorporated with Francesca Amato. I became a family advocate and very quickly learned that the family court system is not a real court. It is a private for-profit business that destroys families every day. Children are kept from good, loving parents and forced to stay in abusive situations, sometimes resulting in children's deaths. Sorry, I'm just very emotional and nervous. Fighting in family court has become a hopeless and never-ending battle for most families, myself included. I have been separated from my children for 919 days. I have helped countless families to ensure due process in family court. As parents are forced to comply with court orders, they are told they must attend programs in order to see their children. Even when they follow these orders, they are still kept from their children. Parents are forced to stay away from their kids and mourn them like they have died. I have experienced this for the past year of not even having any contact with my children. I am begging everyone here tonight to please open everybody's eyes, bring this to the American public, to the attention of what the truth is. Our system is designed to do this. CPS workers are taught to keep children away from kids, from their parents, for at least 18 months so they can force adoption. Does anybody here in this room want to be kept from their children? Of course not. Does anybody want to lay in bed and wonder if your children are okay? Of course not. I want to be able to be a mother again, and I want to tuck my kids into bed and wake up and see their faces every morning. I am pleading to you, help us and help us make changes so that the future of America is literally in our hands. Please help us. Thank you.
Francesca Amato.
Hello, everyone. Sadly, I was here in 2015. I am the founder of Punish for Protecting Incorporated, a nonprofit organization. I have been advocating for children and now nationwide because I walked into something they call family court in 2008. What a joke. It is a for-profit private business. It is not a family court. It's not a court. Let me ask you all something as legislators. If you go into a court, shouldn't they have something called due process? Shouldn't they have jury trials, trial by jury? Shouldn't they have evidence? Family court does not have any of the three. They have a semblance or what looks like that, but it does not have that. And when I tell you it's a for-profit private business, you can look it up yourselves. All you have to do is look up the name of Ulster County, and you can look it up in every county in every state in our country. Ulster County is actually called Ulster County of Family Court. You can look up the Dun and Bradstreet number and prove that I am 100% right about that. And yet the American people have been fooled to think that they're walking into a court. I have an immaculate, clean background. When someone has a 7 or 8 page criminal background and a judge has at a push of a finger, just push a button, you can look up a protection order on someone. It's the first thing they do, supposedly, when you walk into these administrative banks, because that's what they are. Then they can look up a 7 and 8 and 9 page criminal background with domestic violence, drug abuse, drug addiction, all this stuff. And yet they choose to ignore it. And you have to ask yourself, why would somebody in their right mind that we're paying, that works for us, choose to ignore child abuse? Why would they take children from good, clean background, protective parents? Isn't that what CPS is for? Child Protective Services? If anybody knows me, I'm a best-selling author of the book, Punish for Protecting the Injustice System of Family Court. I've done billboards around this town and several states as well. And I do a broadcast called Punish for Protecting. You would know that I call it Child Predator Services. Many places call it Child Pedophilia Services. This is an organization that works together with foster care. Foster care has 88% of sex trafficked children fleeing from foster care. But did you know that they don't do an Amber Alert on a child that leaves foster care? Because they left, they weren't actually abducted. We have a very sick country and a very sick situation. And I'm sad that I have to be back here again in 2019 saying almost the same thing, except I've learned a lot more. When I was here in 2015, I talked about that giant pink elephant in the room. Well, that elephant just gained weight. What are you all doing about it? We pay you for this. You work for us. These judges or administrators, managers, because that's what they really are, half of them are not voted in. They run unopposed, like the man in Ulster County of Family Court who refuses to get off cases, and yet he retaliates against advocates like myself. He abuses families. You all know who he is. Sadly, I can't say his name, but his name is spelled correctly in my book. Please look it up. My website is punished4beingaparent.com. If I sound angry, it's because I am angry, because I'm back here again, and we need to do something about this. See, I'm the one that doesn't sleep at night. I'm the one that gets the phone calls from crying mothers and fathers with clean backgrounds who cannot protect their children, not because they're incapable of protecting their children, but because nobody cares, because it brought in $4 million in 2016. You can look that up too. On poor families, so they say, but some of us aren't poor. You see, this evil system can affect anybody. You could be a politician, a police officer, because I work with many of them who this county abuses. As long as you do the right thing, they will attack you. If you have a heart and a moral compass, they will come after you.
Ma'am, your time is up.
Okay, well, I think I said what I needed to say. So thank you so much for listening to me, and I really hope this really hits home. I don't want to come back. Thank you.
Kate Reese Heard.
Well, well, well. I think I gave it to him straight. I don't know about you guys, but I hope you enjoyed that. Please share it far and wide. And we will be back, but we will be in different legislative, before different legislative bodies throughout the state of New York. So thanks for watching, and we do appreciate you. Again, if you'd like to get in touch with us or join our classes, or be a part of anything that we do, you can go to my website, and I'm going to put it up here now. It's punishedforbeingAparent.com. Be sure to join us and have a great, great day.